What's going on, my wonderful outcast, my wonderful NF family? This is your boy Retro Quin, and we are back continuing the NF journey. We on the Clouds mixtape for the people that's just checking me out for the first time. We've already gone through, the entire journey up until this point, but today we're gonna be checking out NF Just Like You, the official audio version, man. Let's go ahead and see what he got in store for us today.
Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. It's strange the way the mind can wander, but
okay, y'all know I had to get into it to see what direction we going on this one. But this seemed like it's gonna be one of them ones. It kind of remind me, what song was it? It was a song that I reacted to off of his Hope album, and that's what kind of sparked y'all to tell me to go through the entire journey first before I check out the album, so I can know a little bit more about NF and stuff. But how he coming in with that real, I guess it's kind of like, I mean, he talking, but he ending. It's almost like he ending every line with a melodic tone in a sense, kind of like talking, singing in a sense. I don't know how to explain it, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can't remember what song it was on the Hope album that I reacted to, but that's the first thing that kind of popped in my head when he came in like that. But it's real, like I said, matter of fact, direct, still melodic, and it's almost like it just kind of. Like he just kind of wrap his arms around you with his voice and kind of going back to what the title's saying, just like you. Like, you're not in this alone. We all in this together. It's me, you, and millions of other people. Like, we all in this together, man.
just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. It's strange the way the mind can wander, but also stop the gossip and chat with memories that you and me aren't really fond of. Maybe you're out to find love, maybe you lost who you was, maybe you're just
right there. Maybe you're out to find love. Like how he projecting his voice at the end. I love that, man. And that's one of those subtle things that NF does that I tell y'all kind of go into, and it's still crazy and baffling to me that people would call him a one-trick pony. Like, just that alone, that small thing right there, that alone lets you know that he not a one-trick pony, man. Like, I keep telling y'all, it's so much that NF got in his bag, man. Like, he's so far from a one-trick pony.
Wander, but also stop the gossip and chat with memories that you and me aren't really fond of. Maybe you're out to find love, maybe you lost who you was, maybe you're just like me and feel the need to stay in your rut. Cause if you left it, you might feel like you're no longer you. It's so impressive the way the mind can play with the truth. It's interesting that nobody can walk in your shoes but still relate and feel the same. So in a way, guess we do. You ever think of?
Oh man, he had a couple of things right there. So right at the end, he's saying like, just really talking about being stuck in that rut, and it kind of, my mind go back to, I can't remember the name of the song, but it was a video to it where he was pushing the cart and he had the balloons in there, which we know the balloons signify the burdens that he carrying around with him. But I remember saying then, it seemed like he was battling with it. Like, he want to let the burdens go, but at the same time, he want to hold on to him because, like, it's kind of like he done been with him. He done sat with him for so long and carried him around for so long that it's almost like it's a part of him. And if he really let go of the burdens, kind of afraid that it's going to change who he is as an individual. And that kind of goes back right there where he's saying, like, just kind of being stuck in that rut. Like, you want to get out of it, but at the same time, you comfortable because you done been in that rut for so long that it's just a part of you. And, that just goes back to what I was saying too. Like, it's so many of us that feel that same way And it just go back to his title, just like you. Like, I'm no different from who you are. You cut me, we all gonna bleed red. We all humans at the end of the day. Just because I got a little bit more fame, a little bit more notoriety, more money, all of this and that, like, none of that matters at the end of the day. I'm just like you. I'm just like y'all. We all outcasts. We in this together.
Like you. It's strange the way the mind can wander, but also stop the gossip and chat with memories that you and me aren't really fond of. Maybe you're out to find love. Maybe you lost who you was. Maybe you're just like me and feel the need to stay in your rut. Cause if you left it, you might feel like you're no longer you. It's so impressive the way the mind can play with the truth. It's interesting that nobody can walk in your shoes, but still relate and feel the same. So in a way, guess we do. You ever?
I like that right there, man. Like, at the end of the day, we all the same. Like, you got your set of burdens, I got my set of burdens. It might be easy for me to say, you know, take a step, take a journey in my shoes, but you could say the same thing. Like, even though we don't have the exact same burdens, we all got burdens at the end of the day, man. And we just walking around in each other's shoes. So at the end of the day, we all the same. Like,
the way the mind can play with the truth. It's interesting that nobody can walk in your shoes, but still relate and feel the same. So in a way, guess we do. You ever think about what it would be like if the clouds were gone and you could see light? If the door was open, would you take flight or just close the curtains up and stay inside? Take a walk with me, take a risk with me. I'm scared too, and it gets so tempting when you're so empty to disown everything you hold. Dealing when you know clearly you've been so buried in your own fairy tale. The soul's tearing, but your holes in me. I relate to it, but in case you've been thinking no one does, here's a great theory. Throw a Hail Mary, let your mind fly to the sunrise. Could be so scary, make your faith vary. Feel the pain glaring, but the weight carried ain't in vain. Hear me, hear me. Just in case my car.
The weight that you carry is not in vain. Take that chance. And the first thing that I think about is when he say, throw a Hail Mary, take a chance. That kind of goes back to a football play, kind of at the end of the game. Like, you really just throwing up a heave. Desperate measures. What they say, desperate times calls for desperate measures. Drastic, some y'all get it, man. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. But you really just throwing a Hail Mary, throwing a deep ball, hoping for the best. But, anything can happen, man. It's just your last resort. But, like, right there, he just saying, like, just take that chance. You never know what can happen, man.
Been thinking no one does. Here's a great theory. Throw a Hail Mary, let your mind fly to the sunrise. Could be so scary, make your faith vary. Feel the pain glaring, but the weight carried ain't in vain. Hear me, hear me. Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day. I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you. Just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you. Just like you, like you. So often I feel desperate, I think my heart's infected. How about yours, how about yours, how about yours? I guess it, you feel the best when your life is hectic. You might be destined to stay defective, so join the club, it ain't that hard to get in. It's hard to leave though, look at the guest list. I bet that your name is on it, don't believe me, check it. See, dead ends in life we come to tend to raise some questions. Suggestion, know that your feelings might give wrong directions. Infested!
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Like, everything that he just said right there. Oh my gosh. Like, and like the way I look at it is, you got a lot of people that life seem like it's perfect on the outside looking in and stuff. But it's like, when you really think about it, it's so many more people that's life in shambles, or, probably seem like your life in shambles. Everything just hectic. You got a lot going on. It don't seem like you got enough time, enough hours in the day to get everything done. And it's just like that's almost the norm. And if you don't believe it, go and look at this guest list. Look at this long guest list. You might think that it's gonna be short, but it's so many people that's dealing with this type of lifestyle, as opposed to so many people that got it figured out, man. Oh my boy. That was a lot right there. That was a lot.
Your life is hectic. You might be destined to stay defective. So join the club. It ain't that hard to get in. It's hard to leave though. Look at the guest list.
Once you in though, it's hard to get out. It's hard to get out. But it ain't impossible to get out though. That's the underlying message, though.
Join the club, it ain't that hard to get in. It's hard to leave though, look at the guest list. I bet that your name is on it, don't believe me, check it. See, dead ends in life we come to tend to raise some questions. Suggestion, know that your feelings might give wrong directions. Infested, yeah, with the feeling of failure. Let it take over your body, it makes you question the life that you have. Situations you might have enjoyed become nothing but dated, old and forgotten. But what would you say if I told you that there was some hope we could make it? I know what you're thinking, I'm thinking it too. Could you really improve and be something worth saving? See, I can pretend like I have all the answers, but none of...
Man. And see, he going into a completely different pocket right here to it, like, but in the midst of it, he gave us that silver lining that I just said something about hope. Still on that search for hope. Oh man, that's so powerful, y'all. That's so powerful. Like no matter how hard, like how bad everything seems, you still got that hope that you can hold on to at the end of the day. Hope for a better day. Hope for a brighter tomorrow, man. Whoo! That just sent some chills through me there, y'all.
On it, don't believe me, check it. See, dead ends in life we come to tend to raise some questions. Suggestion, know that your feelings might give wrong directions. Infested, yeah, with the feeling of failure. Let it take over your body, it makes you question the life that you have. Situations you might have enjoyed become nothing but dated, old and forgotten. But what would you say if I told you that there was some hope we could make it? I know what you're thinking, I'm thinking it too. Could you really improve and be something worth saving? See, I can pretend like I have all the answers, but none of us do. It's the reason we battle, convincing us.
I could pretend like I have all the answers, but none of us do. That's why we continue to battle. Come on, man.
Your body, it makes you question the life that you have. Situations you might have enjoyed become nothing but dated, old and forgotten. But what would you say if I told you that there was some hope we could make it? I know what you're thinking, I'm thinking it too. Could you really improve and be something worth saving? See, I can pretend like I have all the answers, but none of us do. It's the reason we battle, convincing yourself that you don't really matter. It's like feeding a cancer and letting it travel to every part of you. But what if we did the unthinkable and cancel our trips? What's achievable depends on the risk, so pick up your chin and listen to this. Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. Yeah. Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that, that's alright. It's the rainy days that give us love for the sun. And if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing it does.
Can we hear that one more time, y'all?
Like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. Yeah. Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that, that's alright. It's the rainy days that give us love for the sun. And if it is,
everybody falls sometime, but remember, that's okay. Like, come on, fall down 9 times, stand back up 10. Like, just keep getting up, keep pushing forward for that hope, man. That shining light at the end of the tunnel. Oh boy, this one for the outcasts here. I'm telling y'all. Like, I know all of his songs are for his outcasts, but it's these specific songs, like these special songs, that stand out to me. Like, they got a different message, a deeper meaning to them, man. It's just this one of the ones that's for the outcasts, man.
Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that, that's alright. It's the rainy days that give us love for the sun. And if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing it does.
Gotta go through the dark days.
Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that, that's alright. It's the lows in life that make you cherish the highs. And if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing the light. Hey! Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you.
Man, boy, I'm telling y'all, this one of the ones for the outcasts right here. And like, I just want y'all to understand the message through this song. Like, like you might feel like you got a lot that's going on and stuff, but you not in this alone, man. Like it's so many of us going through the same thing. Like we just gotta, just pick each other up and carry each other on, man. We in this together. That's all that it is to it, man. But this was a special one right here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this one of the ones for the outcast, man. But we gonna keep going through this journey. I'm literally lost for words, cause I have to keep reminding myself that this is a mixtape. It's like every song that I'm checking out just continuing to get better and better and better. And like just listen to his vocals, listening to his message, the way that he putting these songs and stuff together, you can tell that he is continuing to get better and better. His pen game keep getting better. Everything about him just keeps getting better, man. And I don't know, man. That's gonna do it. Yeah, I know y'all can understand what I'm saying, man. But if y'all got more to add to it, y'all please make sure that y'all drop them down below in the comment section. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. I'm out.